going to be a bonus workout, and I'm just going to take you through a few stretches. So once you've completed your workout, you can do these stretches if you like. Okay, so we'll just do for all the major muscles in the legs and for the arms, back and abdominal area. Okay, so we'll start by coming down onto your back. So just roll down nice and slowly, carefully. So we'll begin with the glute stretch. Okay, so you just place your right leg on top of your left leg. Take your hand, push the leg away, the knee away, and try and keep your other hip down. If you want to make this a bit harder, bring your hands through there and just draw that leg towards you. Okay, so we'll just hold this for a few seconds. Take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And then we're going to lower this leg and extend this one up to a hamstring stretch. Just circle your foot a few times inwards and a few times outwards. Try to keep your coccyx, your lower back, onto the floor. Okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale and draw that leg closer towards your chest. Make sure you're not going out to the side, it's coming right in front of you. And this other knee is pointing directly up towards the ceiling. Stretch the back of that leg as much as you can. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and draw it a little bit closer and watch that your bottom stays on the floor. Okay, we're going to bring that knee in now and extend the leg long here. And just take it across the body and just reach over to the other side. This just helps just to release out through the back in that twist. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, come back to the centre and then just pop it back down. So we'll go on to the other side, glute stretch on the other leg. So stay here if this is good for you. If not, draw the hands through and pull that leg towards you. Try and relax your shoulders down into the mat and keep that chin in a little bit to lengthen the back of the spine. Use that lateral breath to relax into a little bit more. Okay, so we'll take it into a hamstring stretch. Walk the hands up the leg and have a little circle of your ankle inwards and a few circles outwards. Watch this knee stays pointing upwards as you draw the leg a little bit closer. Keeping that breath nice and natural. Okay, so bend it in, extend the other leg, draw it up towards your shoulder, and once again reach it over in the other direction. Look down the opposite arm and just hold it here for a moment. Relax into it and then bring that over the other side. Okay, bring both knees in, give yourself a little tug, a little squeeze and a hug. Okay, and roll yourself up to sitting. Face me this way and place your legs in mermaid stretch. So you have your right leg in front and your left leg behind. If this is really uncomfortable and it's not good for you, then sit with your legs like this. Okay, so the idea is we're keeping our hips level and both sitting bones grounded. So get your back nice and straight. Inhale, exhale, and reach over to one side. Inhale and exhale and reach. Place your forearm down on the ground and repeat over to the other side. And just flow from side to side. Keep that breath going. Your stretches should be nice and easy. Yeah, just kind of cooling down after your workout. And you can use this as a standalone workout. As long as you're warm first, don't stretch cold muscles. Just do one more. Okay, so we'll change over onto the other side. Alright, so left leg in front now, right leg behind. Get those hips grounded. Place your fingertips on the floor. Drop your shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, over you go. Think about keeping both sides of the waist long and lengthened. Okay, so you're not crunching. You're not letting the spine collapse. You're reaching that top arm high. And then you lay the forearm down and you just reach out to the opposite wall. And again, exhale. Should really feel this down the sides there, going into the hip area. And one more. Lengthen the spine on the exhale. And okay, so we're going to take both legs out now to the side. Take them as wide as they'll comfortably go. All right. So in class, I like to use the mini ball and we roll the ball away and we relax on the ball. But we're not going to do that today. We're just simply going to walk the hands out. Take some nice deep breaths and go to a comfortable position for you, okay? You can relax the feet, you can relax the legs slightly. Don't take any tension in your quads. And then just relax down. The back of the head wants to relax. I like to just kind of play around, flex and point my feet, but if that's too much for you, don't do it. So with every exhale, aim to get a little bit lower into that stretch and push forward of the hips. So you're trying to get a nice flat back there. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale and try and get a little bit lower. And then roll up. Did you get your head down on the floor? I believe you. Okay, give your legs a shake in. All right. So that's just a simple exercise just to show glute stretch and the legs. So we'll move on to the back now. Exercises for the back. So come onto all fours and we'll just do cat stretch. All right. So all fours here. The knees are positioned underneath your hips, hands underneath your knees. We'll do that cat stretch, arching the back and flexing. Taking care not to bend the elbows as you go into that flex. And then what I like to do in class is push to downward dog position, okay? So you can do that if you like. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and press into that downward dog. And we're trying to get the heels down the floor. Reach the arms long. Relax the head between your arms and keep your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back, lay the knees on the ground and sit back into child's pose. From here, we're going to take the right arm under and just have a stretch out through the back of the arm. You take that breath and then change arms. Okay. You can take a little bit longer if you like over your stretches. Just demonstrating here for you. Okay. All right. So from here, we'll just take it down into a little press there and into a cobra stretch. So the arms are just here in forearm. Just come around and face a little bit more this way. Okay. So just let your legs kind of relax a little bit and you're just going to draw your shoulder blades away and lift your abdominals away from the mat as well. Imagine you're pulling your elbows towards your hip bones, okay? And lengthen from your crown of your head. Now if you're a little bit more flexible, you can push up a little bit here and then relax back down. Okay, and try that again. Just a little bit of an extension and back. If you feel really brave, take your hands here and just lead and get that nice wheeling motion coming up and go as far as you feel you can without causing any compression in your spine. If it's too much, don't do it. Okay, just go really slowly with this. Really carefully. If you like and you're doing this as a standalone exercise, do five of these and then roll back down. Okay, so we'll come and we'll push up and we'll bring back to that child's pose and just have a rest for a moment. All right, so what we'll do now is a stretch for your hip flexors. So just step forward on your right leg. And you're going to come to kneeling. You can't see me now, can you? Let me move the camera a little bit so you can see. Okay, so there we go. So we'll just kneel here. And you've got right angle with this leg, right angle with this leg. Place your hands on your hips till your pelvis under. Drop your shoulders down and just find that stretch in the hip flexor. Okay? Take the arms, sweep them up here. Good. Now place them down like this, and you can just take one arm off the floor and reach round. If you like, take the back knee off the floor and reach more. Okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale and come back down. If you like, you can have a little balance. Just test your balance, pressing the pelvis under, pressing energy out through your heels. Lower that knee down and we'll change sides. Step it forward, okay? So try and keep your hips nice and level here. All right, imagine you're pulling back with your opposite hip, your right hip pulling backwards and your left hip's coming forwards. Okay. All right, so place your hands down on the floor and open out with that front arm. If that's enough for you, stay there. If not, tuck the toe under and lift that back foot and just reach that arm up, opening out across the chest in a nice twist. And back to the center. Reach both arms up. Press the hips under. And that's just taken us just over the 10-minute mark. Okay, so there you have it, just a few stretches, a nice stretching routine you can put on at the end of the day perhaps, or the end of the workout that you do with me or with somebody else. Try doing stretches every day and hopefully you should see an improvement in your flexibility. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Do get in touch if you have any questions. Thank you very much.